Date's April 27th. Spelling my name is James, James, Appleton, Appleton. My background, I graduated from Dartmouth College in 1970. I started a video production company over 30 years ago. I'm a cameraman and editor. I also started about roughly 28 years ago doing CSI work, forensic analysis of videotape, audio tape, slip and fall accidents. The bulk of my work has been for DAs and prosecutors in Texas and surrounding states. I've been under contract with the Dallas District Attorney's Office for the last 5 years, but done work for them for over 20 years. The bulk of my work also is done for the FBI, Secret Service, Homeland Security, U.S. Marshal's Office, the Public Defender's Office, attorneys in multiple states. Regarding the Pettit video, I was given digital files. The original file I take a look at first to determine what I need to do. In taking a look at the original file, it was extremely fast. It was taken from a squad car quite a distance away, and in order to see what's actually going on, I had to do a further analysis. Visually, you really couldn't tell what was happening. It all took place too quickly. So in that particular case, I went in, added it to my professional Avid editing system. I went ahead and enhanced it slightly by bringing up some of the brightness so I could see what's going on. I zoomed in on it. Again, to further find out what was going on, I slow motioned it down, and also I created a negative image to be able to enhance and basically look for a gun. Before I give you my opinion, I was asked to take a look at the original video to determine if there was a gun in Mr. Pettit's hand. Emmanuel Obi had described and told me that the officer had explained that Mr. Pettit had pointed a gun at his face. He'd come out from basically a dumpster, pointed a gun at his face, and opened fire and shot the man. Okay, when I looked at the video, blown up, and especially when I went ahead and created a negative image to accentuate the gun that either Mr. Pettit had or the officer had, I found out that Mr. Pettit did have a gun, but it was not pointing at the officer as was stated. It was in his back pocket on the right-hand side or in the waistband on the right-hand side. What actually took place by enhancing it, and again, without the enhancement, there was no way anybody could tell what was going on. But enhancing the video, it was very clear that Mr. Pettit came out from behind the dumpster, confronted the officer. His hands were completely up. Both hands were up over his head. The officer still had not drawn his weapon. The officer's weapon was on the right-hand side of his body. Mr. Pettit then turned to his left as if to either be arrested, lowered his hands, turned to the left, or flee. That I can't tell because the video that I was given had no audio, which was quite unusual because it should have audio. Okay, in any event, Mr. Pettit did turn left with his back to the officer. You can see in the video very clearly, at that point in time, the officer reached for his service revolver on the right-hand side of his body and shot Mr. Pettit in the back. And then apparently proceeded to shoot another 9 times, hitting him, I guess, about 5 or 6 times.